Good evening, boys and girls. I'm making this video so we can learn about equivalent fractions in my kitchen. Here we go. I have one whole carrot. I'm going to make it into a fraction and then show you equivalent fractions. The important part here is to remember or to ask yourself, is the amount getting smaller or not? Let's find out. Here we go. I am cutting my carrot in half. There goes my half carrot. Now I realize it's not perfect because one end of my carrot is smaller than the other end. However, we've got the idea. I'm going to make these a little bit more equivalent though. Just cut this part off. Alright, so now I have two halves. I have one half a carrot. I want you to pay attention to this part of the carrot because I'm going to divide this carrot into more parts. And we're going to see if there's less carrot. So right now I have halves. One half. Let's do fourths. Chop. And chop. Alright, fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Okay. Do I have any less carrot? No, I have smaller parts, but the carrot is still there. Let's continue. Let's make it into eighths. Chop, 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 chop. Run away. I now have 8 pieces. And if I wanted half my carrot still, this was the 1/2 of my carrot that we're paying attention to. Is there any less carrot? No. Same amount of carrot, just smaller pieces. When I make equivalent fractions, the amount stays the same. The numerator and the denominator get bigger. Or smaller, possibly. They change, but the amount does not. Let's go for 16ths. Whew! Chop. Do I have any less carrot? No, I do not have less carrot. I just have smaller pieces. Now I would have, if this is in 16ths, how many 16ths is the same as 1/2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces is the same as my 1/2. There we go. Same amount of carrot, smaller pieces. Equivalent fractions. Chomp. I'm back. This time I took a spaghetti noodle out of my cabinet and I broke it not into fourths this time but into thirds. These are 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3 pieces. Whoop. Make sure you can see them. Now, if I want to find out what is the same as 1/3, again, is there going to be less noodle or is it going to be the same amount, smaller pieces? I'm going to divide my pieces into smaller pieces. I'm going to take this one and just set it aside, and I have some other prepared. And I'm going to break these in half. Alright, I've taken them and I've split them in half. Now I have 6 pieces instead of 3 pieces. Well, how many of these 6 pieces would equal the same as 1/3? Let's get the 1/3 back up. Here's 1/3. How many of these pieces equal the same amount? 1, 2. But my denominator is sixths because I broke it up into 6 pieces instead of 3. But it's the exact same. 1/3 is the same as 2/6. Same amount? Yes. I took a short break and I came back with this? Who doesn't want to learn math with toilet paper? I'm going to challenge you at home. Take 1 square of toilet paper. That one was not good because it was not even. And I want you to figure out, what could you multiply this fraction of 1 by to get smaller pieces? Maybe I divide it in half. What's an equivalent fraction to a half? Maybe I do fifths. I carefully cut it into fifths and figure out what's the same as a fifth. What could it be? You decide. You all have this at home, so check it out. Try and come up with a way to separate this, showing equivalent fractions, same amount, different number of pieces.